This exercise is the shoulder mobility series. There's 4 different movements for this one. First one is anterior pull. So go ahead and Colby demonstrate. So the band's up high. All right. The assistant is going to put the band up here for the patient, and then we're going to instruct. We're going to demonstrate first. So go ahead, Colby. So hand's going to go over the band. Nice loose grip. The band is gripping his back of his hand, so he's coming up underneath. He's going to get back with a light stretch on the band, and then he's going to hip hinge, so his knees are slightly bent. Most of the movements in his hips, his back and his head are straightened in line, and what we're trying to do is stretch out the shoulder itself. We're trying to get into the lat, posterior delt, and then we're getting a little bit of the anterior rib cage as well. We're getting a stretch there. The important part of this is to really try to turn the palm up as high as we can and hold. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. Relax. And then sometimes we'll do both sides, or we'll just do this one side, and then we'll take a small break, 10-15 seconds, and then repeat 2 rounds for this movement. Okay. Important things to note on this one are the hip hinge. We don't want to see the patient with their head in extension, so bring your head back. So like if you were looking up. Yeah, so we don't want to see his head up. We want to see his head in line with his torso and his body. We don't want to see palm down position. We're getting a good stretch, but this is much better. Okay, we want to make sure the hip hinges here, round out your low back. So like go to a back position there so you can demonstrate like if you were, so what we don't want to see is this, we want to see this. Okay, we want to make sure the patient's got good balance in their feet. If the band were to break, we don't want them to fall. So Colby, bring your feet forward like you're relying on the band. So if you see a patient demonstrating and they're leaning their hips way too far back, and if the band were to fail, they're going to obviously fall and hurt themselves. So we want to make sure their feet are underneath them, they've got good balance. Okay, good.